What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima,
And this is not
not
another
another
damn
damn podcast.
presented by our damn
Themselves.
so 412 412. And happy Mother's Day going on to all the mamas as we record this, including the kid. Yeah.
I'm doing my Miss America wave. I
There she is. Do they still have Miss America? I don't.
don't know. It seems like everything is like, is it excluding people? Because it seems everything is going that way now. So I don't know.
I don't want. I don't want to get canceled. I don't give a fuck.
Well, somebody
Are
said
we
that
really gonna say it? I'm really gonna say it. It's like,
they got mad about us saying,
are we gonna have a trans Miss America? Yeah, because everything is gender
because
neutral now. Like, yeah,
they said that Aretha Franklin, Natural Woman, was a fist. It's like, what is like? I was like, you can't cancel Aretha Franklin. She died in 2018. You can't cancel her. So, I
we're gonna have a
mean,
trans Miss America. I'm just saying.
so I don't know if these pageants
Well,
even
they
exist
still
because, and then even not even aside from that, it's like, then it's like you're objectifying the women because they're in swimsuits. So it's like, it's just a lot of,
the last pageant I remember happening was when Steve Harvey fucked up and read the wrong name on the card and shit. Yeah. Well, the card says Miss Trinidad. Whatever he said. That's the last one I remember when Steve Harvey fucked up. So whatever year that was, maybe they canceled all beauty
he
pageants
was
after
just
that.
being, he was doing too much even leading up to, because everything he, he was just everything. He was just
Steve
had
Harvey
like,
just be like he's too in your face. It's like, and I get it. Like that's probably just how he is. Like he's probably a character, but like I get you're a professional
you
comedian, but
got
not everything has to be a joke. And
like,
shit.
let's
It's like
take this, take
yeah,
the dial and dial it down some. Just pull the dial down a little bit because
like with the
I
Isley
get it.
Brothers, Earth and Wind and
I
Fire.
was just going to say that
Like
on the
he was
verses.
he
Yeah,
was
he was
ruining
doing
it.
too.
People like Steve need to shut the fuck up. He's ruining
Because
it.
like we're trying to enjoy the music because that was one that I was really into. I was like, oh, Isley and Earth, Wind and Fire, let's
It's
go.
a real
Let's
battle there.
go.
People are like, okay, yeah, they got a real
Because
battle.
for Earth, Wind and Fire, I was like, I'm here for reasons. Reasons. That's why I was here
Oh,
for. I was like, I'm
barely,
here for
baby.
reasons. And then for
Isley Brothers,
Isley,
I
I'm
got
here for
like three
footsteps.
songs from them,
I
four
hear
songs.
footsteps, babe. I was there for footsteps in the dark.
For the love of you, I wanted
Drifting on a memory. Yeah. Between
between
the sheets.
beats, I wanted it's so many hits with them. Groove with
Of
you.
course, do you remember? For Earth, Wind, and Fire. Gotta do the Black Anthem.
Yeah.
Black Cookout. Do you remember?
So now I'm
But
fired.
yeah, after everything, yeah. Because like when I was in junior high back in like
Yeah.
sir,
I lost my virginity to the Isley Brothers. Let me
sir,
tell you this here.
sir.
Turn it down a notch, Steve.
I'm like, sir.
Steve really was unnecessary. It was just extra sauce. Cause like they had DJ D Nice, like he could have like been a moderator, and
And he would,
he would have shut the fuck up and shit.
but you
Basically,
know, Steve was like, I'm not missing this.
exactly. It was too bad. Like Versus was like the thing at the time. Steve Harvey was like, I ain't that train ain't taking out the station without old Steve Harvey getting a
And
seat
then
on
as a
it.
fan of Isley and Earth, Wind and
Yeah.
Fire,
So it was the perfect episode, and the show was hot. So like it was like the perfect blend for like
he said,
Steve
I'm
Harvey.
not missing this.
Yeah, but
And then he
really
was
like
just doing too much the whole
DJ
time.
D Nice would have been sufficient, I think.
And then when he does like the boomer talk, as I call it, when he come in, see, and this is what you youngsters, because like everybody sampled from these guys, and you know he just kept on saying that. It's like, okay, we know that their songs have been sampled thousands of times. Like they've all been, like both of those groups have been sampled a lot.
And we
They
knew
have.
that 30 years ago and
We
shit.
know
You're not
this.
telling it's anything
We
new.
know this. And for you youngsters out there, I'm like everything with everything. For you youngsters, this is what real music is to you youngsters, and I'm like,
Real music is relative, man. It's subjective. It's like, let's knock it off. Every generation thinks their generation is real music. 'Cause now see cats our age saying like real music is like the
the
90s.
'90s.
But back then, it's like our parents said that shit was trash and shit. And I'm sure back in our grandparents said like Motown was trash, probably.
Yeah.
It's like every
Because they was
generation
bopping to
does.
that hottie 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 ho. They was bopping to
Yeah.
Cab Calloway.
Or actual, or like Count Basie and shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
Listening to it's like yeah,
Skeleton.
yeah.
That's
And
the skeleton.
Satchmo, Zappa do that. Oh yeah, they was like
What a wonderful world.
old lady was listening to that. The grandparents, the
You
silent
better grandpa me a
greatest
hey, what's that?
generation. That one.
No, our grandparents couldn't play secular music because they were
It was
religious,
church.
so
Yeah. So I don't even know what any old
they
gospel
couldn't play
artists. Yeah,
secular.
you listen to old gospel music, whatever. Yeah. Or another one, old BB King, like old man blue.
Blue, which our uncle tried to get played at my wedding.
The wedding, you did ask me, yeah, because well, I didn't DJ. I didn't DJ, but I DJ. It's like I hired a DJ, but you know the Oz man was gonna
Yeah,
bless
you
the
hired DJs.
I
Your
was gonna
DJ
bless the
friends
ones and
did.
twos like for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, your friends did do a great job DJing for me. They did a
Yeah.
great job. And, but then you hopped on for about 15, 20 minutes.
I
You had
did
to
bless
hop
the
on and
one.
bless the
And then
tape.
he did ask like, yeah, Oz man, you got some blues? And I'd even like, most DJs are kind of like give you a BS answer. I was like, I'm not playing that. I was just honest with him. I was like, that's not gonna happen. It's like I didn't even have it in me to lie to him. It's like because most DJs be like, yeah, I got you, yeah, like DJs.
I got you. Just hit me
Got you, yeah,
back.
I got you, yeah. I didn't even have it into. I just said
Well, you
I'm
told me
not
that he
playing
asked
that.
to
It's
play
like I
some
just
blues. So I was like, what? Who
so
plays blues at a wedding?
I'm not gonna even bullshit you, Unc. Like I'm not playing that. It's like it's not gonna happen. I just told him straight up, yeah. But yeah, he's the old head. Is like BB King and Muddy Waters and like all that. With that era, some old cats.
You remember when Santa Baby, when that drops?
Hey, hanging out at Buddy Guy's Legends down
Yikes.
on the Wabash, hanging out there.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't. But yeah, the pageant may or may not have been canceled. I said because I can't remember any.
Yeah, that's how we went down as Steve Harvey. That's how we end up here. It's like Steve Harvey. Yeah, that's the
Then
last.
we were in a pandemic for a while, so then that, of course, changed
Yeah.
everything being in a pandemic.
Yeah, did they even do it then? Was it? I can't see him being a virtual Miss
Which
America.
now, 5 years ago, like I said, 5 years, we were pretty
Coming up.
much
Yeah, we are in the
we
5 years.
were pulling out our hair at this point because we had been quarantined since March. So now we were like 2 months in at this point.
Yeah, cabin fever was starting to become.
When you first started, it was like, hey, we get to be home with our family. We get to say not have to go into the office. So it was kind of cool at first.
Yeah, now it's like FTK.
Let me say it on Mother's Day.
That's what you said.
Because I was like, this is a lot. Like, because my kids were 2 and 5, and I'm like, I'm quarantined with two very small children.
I remember I bought mom dinner that day. I had to drop it off. I couldn't even stay though because it was during that weird time. Had the mask and glove up, dropped the food off, and then left.
Because
Weird.
Marcus did that for me because his friend owned a catering business, and then he had his friend make dinners for all of us. He had dinners, for
I
me,
dropped
mom,
mine.
and
I dropped
his
mine.
mom. Because I was like, I want to have, I was like, I'm not, I was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, I can have my boy. He was like, I'll have him make, he was like, he has his business, so I'll have him make dinners for you guys. So I was like, oh, okay. And he did Thanksgiving for us that year too, because he catered, made like the turkeys for us. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
because he did that. Yeah.
But yeah,
But
2020,
yeah, it was a weird time. Like you said, it was a very weird time during
especially
the,
around this time. Like
yeah.
summer things started getting a little better, like by the summer, but like it was real goofy, like around this time. I remember that.
It's still like, like when I went to Walmart the other day, it's just like looking and seeing like, 5 years ago today, like people had to wait outside Walmart to go in. Like
Going to the
it was
club.
the
Yeah, yeah,
club. It's like
yeah.
we let in 20 people
Yeah,
at
the
a time.
velvet
Okay.
rope is like, yeah, the pull of rope is like, okay, security had to stop you like the
So they
club.
were like, okay, count in there. It's like, okay, that's it for right now. You had to wait. Then okay, another 20. When people come out, okay, now another 20 can come in. Okay, pause.
You
Like
still see the
just such
art.
a
I call them
very
the artifacts. I call them like with the arrows on the floor. You
the
still see
arrows, yeah. The 6 feet sign,
some
6 feet
stores is
apart
still
sign.
there. Yeah, like those are like the COVID artifacts. We gonna call those. Or like your kids may or may not even remember the shit. It's like, yeah, remember we had like
Khalil
this.
definitely doesn't. He was 2.
Yeah,
And Ariana has vague memories because she was 5.
I'm sure she don't remember all of that shit on the
If I
floor.
said vague, she just remembers it just sucked because she was like being inside sucked.
Shit on the
Not
floor,
having
you
to
can
do
point. It's like,
anything.
yeah, like we had the air rules that was during COVID. Like, because
The
some
six
stores
feet
have
apart sign is during
6 feet.
COVID.
Yeah, these still because they have it marked. It's like here and then like 6 feet back. Yeah, they had like
Mm-hmm.
the marker, like
Please
stand
remain
here.
six
It's like
feet
they
apart.
marked it on the ground. Yeah, some goofy ass time. It's like, yeah, like
But
2020.
that already was 5 years ago. So our point in saying this is, what do we always say? Time stops for no one. Time keeps on moving. That
Definitely
already was 5 years ago.
facts.
COVID doesn't feel like it started 5 years ago. It seems like that was like, you know,
Years ago, not five. It's like, yeah,
yeah, I'm like, that's 5.
yeah.
Couple years it'd be 10. Feels like, you look up and be like, oh man, COVID. Remember in 2020 when
Yep. Mhm. Goofy shit. Yeah.
we almost halfway through 2025. I mean, we in May, so I mean,
Yep.
you start getting June and it starts a downslide. Like, okay, we got summer. We're gonna get through our summer.
Memorial Day is
Okay.
right around the corner. It's the unofficial kickoff of summer.
Yes.
Summertime Shy kicks off unofficially
And
Memorial Day.
speaking of the thing that happened this weekend, what happened this weekend in Chicago? They turned on the fountain.
That's right. Yeah, Buckingham Fountain. They launched it.
They turned it on Saturday, the 10th. They turned it on.
It's inconsistent with it because it's like the 1st of May, but like I don't know. I don't know what the schedule is. I don't know like what their reasoning is why they waited for the second Saturday. Like I don't know what their reasoning is.
And I kept on seeing the digital billboards on the highway when I was like, driving for work. And then I
Officially,
kept
it was
on
always
seeing them.
May 1st to like November 1st or whatever. It's like I don't know what the
Because they were like, yeah, the fountain, like, be here for the fountain. Because ComEd does where they have like a contest where like if you could be part of the people who turn on the fountain or whatever. So
that's a
they do
big
like a whole big thing about it. So
so
once you see that fountain now, it's like, okay, me seeing the fountain, especially if it's shooting up really high, like, okay, we're getting to summer. I'm starting to feel like
yeah. I haven't been downtown since I'm
feeling like it.
downtown all the time, but I haven't been since before Saturday. I was there, but Thursday was the last time. So when I go back down, I'll go right by it. Cause
Go right by it
I'll
because
take
it's being the
Columbus.
fountain.
Yeah, I'll drive right by it. Yeah.
And then festival season is about to start because I saw a posting on Facebook like they had like all the festivals that are coming for the month of June, like all the activities for June. They had a list and it's a lot that's going to be happening around our city in the month of June. It's a lot.
I got to look and see like
It's stacked up. It's
are they
something
using
like
it?
almost every day.
Like our is are they doing the Hyde Park Fest? Is it coming back? Sometimes they had it, sometimes they
Yeah.
didn't. Like I gotta see like are they doing
I
the
know one that I saw for the Rib Beers, they have a Rib Fest coming.
yeah.
For the vegans, they have a vegan deal that's going to be back. What else? It's just of course, like LGBTQ plus Pride, of course, it's June. So they just had all the activities just listed. And I'm like, wow, man, it's something like literally every day it looked like when you start adding it up.
Summertime Shy, kid.
I'm like, whoa. Oh, the art festivals, because they're doing the Gold Coast Art Festival, they're doing another art festival. It was just a lot. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna have to get outside for June. I'm gonna go to some of these. I might check out that vegan deal because I heard it was good. I was like, I might have to check that one out. I was like,
I plan
might
to be
slide in.
outside this summer. It's
Yeah,
like
might slide in on that.
even though I'm gonna share a little bit of personal information about even though I recently had my life threatened earlier. I'm documenting that shit. Yeah. So yeah, I'm saying publicly now. Yeah. My life was threatened. Yeah. So but I'm still gonna be outside this summer. I'm planning. The kid.
See the look I'm making. I'm like,
I want to document everything.
because
So
I don't play those games. Like you can't play games like that. Like I said, I work. Like I said, you guys know kind of what I do. Like I said, I'm a mandated reporter, so I have to report anything that's like abuse, neglect. I'm a reporter.
and I've spoken publicly on this podcast about my beliefs and like what I do is like so yeah I say if I can defend myself but I just want to document everything no yeah because I just want it to be known. It's like, but
And I'm a
I'm not,
reporter too.
I don't fear for my life. You know what I'm saying? My life was threatened, but I don't fear for my life. I can defend
I
myself.
report things. So like I said, I'm a reporter, so I have an obligation. So if something is going down, that's kind of, if it's like child abuse, elder abuse, something like,
Hope I'm not.
I,
I hope you don't consider me elder abuse. I'm not.
no,
I'm of a
domestic
certain age,
abuse.
but I'm not that old.
Domestic abuse. I have to report all the domestic abuse, elder abuse, child abuse. I'm a reporter. I have to report all types of abuse and neglect. That's part of my job. So, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm very open about with people who, okay, if you give me some information that's fucked up, I'm gonna have to report it in. I can't just be like, oh, well, I'm just, nope.
facts.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bring things down. I just had to mention that though. Yeah, because I said I got to document everything, and that it just happened, so it's fresh in my mind. So yeah, you can look back on this episode like, yeah, I did tell everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
that this is it.
but we're gonna be outside.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then NASCAR's coming in July again.
I think it was this will be the third. Yeah, I think it was a 3 year lease.
It
So
was a 3-year contract, I want to
this is the
say.
third year. So like I think it's probably been a success. They probably re up. I don't
They
know.
probably re-up it.
Yeah, like they because I think
Maybe not this year. If they do re-up it, maybe we might do like maybe I might take the kids next year, possibly.
maybe yeah. As who knows? Like Khalil might be into NASCAR. Like, but
Khalil's already he likes race cars because like when we do at the driving games, we take him to like the arcade. He likes the driving games. He likes to do the Daytona
yeah,
driving games, and he's actually pretty good at them because I remember when one little boy got in and they were in the car next to him, or what they were in the thing next to him, and when they, did the thing, and then Khalil beat him, and then the boy was just getting he was just like going crazy because Khalil kept on beating him.
yeah,
Because he kept on wanting to do a continue to like try and beat Khalil, and then he couldn't beat Khalil, and then he was so mad.
yeah.
Like he like told his mom, "I'm like, I don't know what you like."
Khalil does he collect Hot Wheels? You know,
He has some Hot Wheels.
that was my joint when I was a kid was Hot
He
Wheels.
does have some Hot Wheels.
Because you
He
Hot
kind of
Wheels,
bounces
yeah,
around with
yeah, Hot
things.
Wheels. You had Matchbox, and then you had Micro Machines. Like I was
He
t
does some Hot Wheels stuff. He
Hot
definitely
Hot
does.
Wheels is more of my generation. Is like
Mhm.
Matchbox was like the people a little bit ahead of me. Micro Machines, a little people a little behind me. It's like so I was in
Micro
that Hot
Machines because
Wheels.
we watched Home Alone.
That was a little behind me. Micro Machines. And then like the
We put the Micro Machines
older
down.
Xers and like boomers, they were like Matchbox guy.
Matchbox.
With Matchbox, they still make Matchbox. I don't think they make Micro Machines anymore, but like
They don't.
Matchbox and Hot Wheels was like that spoke to my generation.
Mhm.
That's definitely was into the Hot Wheels, yeah.
So
So
maybe, like I said, because like he might be into wanting to see some racing, so
yeah. That's
be
all
fun for the kids.
just don't sneak no box Chevys on there, which is still hilarious to me. Like it never happened, but it's like just the idea of like box Chevys
A box Chevy with 24s.
onto a NASCAR track. Just the idea of that is just fucking hilarious to me. It's like, the idea of it is funny. Like even though it didn't even happen, if you actually saw that, you wouldn't break shit. It's like I would.
I would die laughing if I saw that. Freaking hilarious.
Yeah, but let's talk about what's also coming up in June annually. We the BET Awards. Yeah.
Yes.
BET Awards, and it's an extra special one because a lot of people don't realize it's 25 years. I think 25 years of the BET Awards itself, but really 25 years of 106 in Park debuting. Yeah.
Oh.
So they planted something really big, like
Hmm.
bring all of the old hosts back. So everybody got their favorites, like
We
Free
need Free and AJ.
Roxy and Terrence, Jaleesa and Tigger, and then like Bow Wow and them. Like, so yeah, it's not,
I want
it's
what you say,
not
but I will.
yeah.
Chad Moss, you're not gonna
Wow,
shade
wow.
Chad
I'm
Moss.
sure that era did have its fans, but like after Roxy and Terrence, like pretty much people stopped watching the show.
I'm from the Free and AJ, so I'm that generation. I'm Free and AJ.
Torn, because Free and AJ were the originals. That's like what I when I was into the show, but like Roxy is the homie. That's like
Yeah, Roxy is your girl, so yeah.
I know my friend in real life. It's just not Facebook
Yeah.
friends. It's my like Roxy is also like I like the Roxy and Terrence era too. So I
Yeah,
like
I like them. They were decent, but I said, but Free and AJ,
yeah.
I love the Free and AJ one.
And
When
you
Genuine was on stage and he did the cardiac arrest thing.
and it definitely the classic moments, yeah, like from
He was breaking.
classic moments is like from 106 in Park, yeah. Like Aaliyah's last public appearance
Yeah,
from
Leah gave
106.
away the Escalade
Yeah.
like a week before she died, like 2 weeks before she died. He gave away the Escalade. 'Cause I remember that was the contest, like they're going to one sister parties giving away a brand new Escalade.
Yeah.
Like they were giving the brand new Escalade, and then Leah was there to give away the Escalade.
Yeah. And then like what,
Mhm.
2 weeks later or
Yeah,
something?
about 2 weeks later, she had passed
Like her
away.
last public appearance, I believe. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like classic moments. What's the name? When Michelle falling.
I was talking about Michelle Phil, wasn't that Free and AJ? Yeah, I
Yeah.
need a soldier. Boop.
Yeah, that was near the end of the Free and Agent because they
I
left
need
what
a
05. I think they
soldier.
did the first 5 years of the show. So from 2000 to 2005, they did it. Tigger and Jaleesa did like a year, like 07, and Roxy and Terrence from like '07 to like they did it to like the mid 20 teens. Whatever.
Hmm.
They had a nice run on there. Like, yeah.
They did.
Yeah. And then they had Bow Wow and like a bunch of like floating hosts. It's like yeah, near the end. So it's definitely different eras of
What else was another good
106.
one? Oh, Free and AJ.
Yeah, there's so many classic moments from like the one when Alma Free got hit in the face with a pillow
Oh, with the pillow, she was pissed.
because they were like on who was that threw the pillows into the crowd? I forgot who the guest was, but they threw the pillows in the crowd, and so somebody threw it back, and Free got hit in the face and
Yeah, it smacked her like boop.
felt some type of way. The rest of the show, like she was pissed
She
off.
was just like, she was heated. She was hot.
Yeah,
Oh, I saw the one where Halle Berry did Catwoman and they were on the
Halle
motorcycle.
Berry, yep,
Yeah, when
photo.
she was showing her how to purr on the motorcycle.
That's a classic. Yeah,
And then a lot of guys was like, "This is my fantasy come true." They were like, "Halle Berry and Free is my fantasy." Both of them.
yeah.
I
They
saw a
were
lot of guys say that in the comments.
yeah. I know Kevin Hart is hosting the BET Awards, but they definitely got to have all of the classic hosts.
Yeah, we need all the hosts. We need the
At
hosts.
least like Free and AJ, Roxy Terrence, and Tigger and Jaleesa. Like and Bow Wow should be there. He's Mr. 106 in
He's
Park.
Mr. 106
Know
in
about
Park.
his co-hosts, you can leave them out. It's like yeah, but he definitely should be there. It's like yeah, so you got to have those seven at least. I'll say.
But 106 in Park was how we watched the videos. Back in my day, we watched videos on 106 in Park.
It's like, and to me, I say it's still room for like that type of show because not just the videos, you had live performances like
Mm-hmm.
Destiny's Child perform. It's like you'd have like the performances, like yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
and because especially nowadays it's even more important because like regular folks are getting priced out of concerts. Is like so the only way you can see like live
Telling
performances.
you.
106 in Park, you can watch his show. It's like, yeah, well, I can't afford a ticket to like see Usher, but I could watch him on 106 in Park. It's like,
Because Beyonce's on tour now, and yeah,
yeah.
Cowboy Card. So people are having to make decisions about Cowboy Card if they're going to have to pay rent money or.
This ain't Texas.
But these tickets are out of control. Like I said, like you are right about that. Like regular
So
people
there's a
are,
place for that type of because like
yeah,
we've
right
always
there.
had that all my life. Like when I was a kid, it was Soul Train and American Bandstand. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
and later you said the 106 in Park era. One of Yo MTV Raps they had live performances on. It's still a place for
TRL.
TRL. Like yeah, it's still a
Mm-hmm.
place to have live
Yeah.
performances. Yeah, it's like the videos was just like to pad it out, but like yeah, like the live yeah, but you want to see your favorites. Like yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
back in the Soul Train there, you want to see like Prince of the Revolution, like perform. You would
Tina
watch that.
Marie. I'm just a sucker for your love. You will see Tina Marie up there dancing.
But see Morris Day and the Time on like American
Oh
Dad.
yeah, they killed
Like
it Morris Day at the
exactly.
time.
Yeah, we grew up watching that stuff. It's like it's
You went to see New Edition, do that. If it is, you
yeah.
went to see New Edition. Shout out Tasha.
Shout out Tasha. Well, we grew up on it, yeah. So it's still a place for like maybe not 106 in Park per se, but that type of programming is.
Uh-huh.
I think you probably need to do something else just because like folks our age be complaining because it's not free in AJ or whatever, and the young kids are like,
They don't care.
they won't get into it. It's like, so you need something geared like for like the new
Because I
generation.
have to realize now that the age that my daughter is the age that I was when like these things was like,
Yep.
like when Soul Train was on, like,
Yeah, Saturday.
later in Soul Train.
Yep, Saturday morning. Cause like you might be a little too young for like the bandstand. I think that got canceled.
Yeah, Bandstand wasn't. I never was
Like
on
88 or
Bandstand.
something. It got canceled or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But
So
Soul Train, I definitely
Soul
remember
Train
watching
lasted
Soul
till like
Train.
the mid 2000s. So yeah, so that
Hmm.
was on longer. I think Bandstand got canceled in the late 80s. So like that to be Saturday
I remember,
morning after your cartoons, you watch Bandstand and then you watch Soul Train. It's like because you want to see like the live performances.
mhm.
Because
I remember watching Soul
especially as a
Train.
kid, you knew you wasn't getting tickets to to see like the Jacksons or whatever. But you'll
And
see Michael do that robot on.
watching the dancers. That's why I like watching for Soul Train, like, 'cause you'll
Yeah,
see
Soul
Rosie
Train dancers.
Perez.
It's like yeah,
Because
yeah.
I watched that. I used to like watching the dancers and how and they do the Soul Train line and hit the rerun down the Soul Train line, and
So then
yeah.
after that era ended, then we had the 106 TRL. It's like so.
Hmm.
It
That was
is
like
like the I like it, the parallels. Is like yeah, you got the mainstream version and the hood version. Like
the
yeah,
mainstream
Bandstand Soul
white
Train.
version, yeah, and then the black
And then
version.
you have
So,
a TRL 106. So you need two shows now, like with live
mhm.
performances. So,
And that was like late high school slash college for me, like the TRL 106. That was like during that era. I was like that. I was like a late teenager during that
when I
time.
was like your kid's age, I was like that was the Bandstand Soul Train, and then
Hmm.
my probably when like TRL, I was like probably late college about to start radio, like around that time. I think when those
Because
was
these kids, they be wanting stuff like I think that I'm going to. I say Ariana's not quite ready for a concert yet because I'm like concert. It's a lot that happens in a concert. I say maybe next year I might take her to her first concert, and I lean towards SZA because Ariana loves SZA. She
yeah.
loves SZA. She
This
does.
Scissors on tour now, so this would have been the perfect. Yeah,
But I was like, SZA, like you're still a little young, I think, to hear like a real version of SZA. You're
yeah.
still a little
The
bit.
actual because Scissor gets spicy. Yeah,
I was like, I want to wait a year. I was like, because like then you're a year closer to being a teenager. So it's like I'm kind of trying to balance that because, like I said, she does love SZA.
yeah.
She does because like that's her like that she
I
got like
think it was
SZA.
Method Man and Redman that were throwing the pillows. Now that I think about it, 106 and
That's
I
on
can't remember
brand.
who it
That's
was.
on
I think it
brand.
was them and shit. I don't remember.
Because how high was out probably around that time.
Yeah, and they probably were high. Like like
So they really met. So
that was not a gimmick. That was like real life. Like
microphone checker, six sword lecher.
I was backstage at Rock the Bells at the I call it the Tweeter Center whatever the one out the Tinley Park spot. Yeah, I was
Yeah, it's the Kimberly Park Convention Center now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beth was
Mhm.
there with his yeah rolling it up back. So I said, oh, this ain't no gimmick. We saw
How
it.
high to think that I can touch the sky? How
I was
sick to
sick.
think
I
that you can
think
suck my hay?
yeah. So Beth was actually rolling up. Yeah, rolling up a fatty like
They
backstage.
seem like they're fun at parties. They definitely seem like fun guys. They definitely do.
They definitely. I was like, okay, yeah. How high? This ain't no. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a song. Which oh okay.
I did call them like the new. I called them the Black Cheech and Chong. That's what I was calling them.
That's what people were saying was the How High movie was like up in
They're
smoke.
the Black
Like
Cheech and
yeah,
Chong.
the black up in smoke. Whatever. Or like Cheech's song, they do got they stay but they got it's a strand of weed now, and I see like weed commercial or edibles. It's something with Cheech and Chong they got out, and
I did see
it's
that.
right
Now that
on
you say
brand for
that,
them. It's like
I think it wasn't edibles, if you're
I
not
think they got
mistaken.
edibles out now. I was like, that's right on brand for those dudes.
Well, I mean, hey, they gonna do them.
Yeah. Surprised Willie Nelson ain't got in.
The other one that Ariana likes too, but clearly, because we shift, ain't nothing happening. Ariana is also a huge Rihanna fan. She loves Rihanna's music.
Good luck getting her on the road.
She
It's
loves
like,
her music because like those are the two that she likes the best. Is SZA and Rihanna. She loves both of their music. And I was like, well, sweet, we're not gonna be able to see Rihanna no time soon because da, 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 da,
Rihanna,
baby
baby number
number
three,
3.
baby 3. Mm-hmm. ASAP don't miss.
They said he couldn't pull out of a driveway. So you know what I'm saying? They said he shoots no blanks. It was just going there about how ASAP just. So that's the reason why his name is ASAP because he's like, yeah, ASAP with these kids. But yeah, she just stepped out very pregnant at the Met Gala.
Yeah. Or as a
No
Mike,
announcement.
or as the homie Mike Love would call it, the Illuminati prom.
Illuminati fraud.
The good brother Mike Love.
But what I like about how Rihanna does things is that she does it on her terms because like she doesn't give like a I'm pretty she just steps out with a bump.
Yeah.
The way like when they first revealed their first child, they were in New York and then they were just, outside, they just took pictures and no caption, no, we're having a baby. It's just she stepped out with a bump.
Yeah.
Then Super Bowl, she stepped out with another bump on Super Bowl.
Now I'm Met Gala.
This time she just stepped, like I said, she just steps out with her bump.
Yeah.
She
And you
doesn't
don't
make a
see
huge
you really
announcement.
don't see her a lot, but when she does, it's like something like that. Something big like the Met Gala. Like you don't see Rihanna a lot these days. It's like
She
when you
just steps out and has her bump.
yeah.
So they're expecting baby number three, and
Mhm.
he's over the moon happy because I saw like the carpet when he was talking to the Met because I want to say he was part of like something on the other side of the Met Gala. He was like one of the chair people. I
Oh,
want
he
to say
was
the
rocking
chair.
his own shit. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a chairperson too. I think he was invited to be one of the chair people because
Yeah.
they have like chair people every year. I think he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
part of that.
Yeah.
And when he was talking on the red carpet, he's like, "Well, whatever." Because they were asking about Rihanna, and he's like, "Yeah, well, whatever." He said something about her bump or something like the way he said. He said something about the bump. Well, whatever dress looks good on the bump. Something he said like that. And then they were like, "Ah!" Of course, like when he said that, then he walked away with like his little smile and just dropped that. Like I'm gonna drop this little gem and I'm gonna keep on walking. And he has a little smile when he said that.
So
But
congrats to the happy couple, baby number three.
yeah. And then stop asking if I think that they are married. That's just me personally. I think they are. I think it's given that they just quietly got married. That's what I think.
It's possible. They went ahead and got married.
They feel like they quietly got married. Because you have to think about it, like he did just fight a gun thing.
Oh, that charge is like he just
He
beat
fought
that.
a charge
That was just a
recently.
few months ago. People forget. So he probably went right away and knocked her up. Is what I'm thinking. He said,
Well, she was pregnant before that because, like I said, living the math, because that was like 2 months ago.
yeah. So
She
when
don't
that,
live two
I don't
months.
remember
She's
when
showing.
I don't remember when the gun shit was, but yeah.
I want to say it was like February when they
Maybe when he
got
thought
the
that okay,
verdict.
I might be going away. He said, I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna hit this one last time, yeah. So I might not ever get to hit it again. So it could have been that.
That was like February
Like
when
when
they read the
Alonzo
thing.
went and hit like Eva Mendez and
Even Mendez, yeah.
he knew that them
That was
Russians
either
were gonna get him.
February or March. Like I know it was
He
like fairly recently when they did the verdict. It
he
was
knew them
fairly.
Russians were gonna get him, so he said, "Let me hit it one more time." It's like that, because he was facing like some serious times. Like
Mhm.
so, he said, "Like I'm gonna go ahead, yeah, smash
That's
me."
why when you watch when they ran not guilty, they like when
When he collapsed into her arms, like yeah, he like
the way that he ran over.
jumped over the thing, yeah, like the little they rarely he jumped over it to get at his girl.
That's like his lawyer hugged her first, and then he hugged her real quick, and then he just like pushed her, and then he just jumped over the rail there. And I think his mom was trying to hug her. He hugged his mom real quick, but then he
Uh,
just like ran. He wanted his woman. Like he went straight to her. That's what he was looking for. He was looking for his
yeah,
I'm saying like looking like that is like men who do stuff like that. It's like that don't look like a girlfriend. That look like a wife. When guys, that's all I'm saying. Like if you a husband,
mm,
you move like that for a wife when you a husband. That's how I'll leave it like that. But stop asking like are they married because like I said, they may just have quietly gotten married or they might want to Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell that.
yeah. Some couples, they don't they as long as they have that spiritual connection, like the paper is not important for like some couples.
Mhm.
It's like Goldie Hawn, they've been together like 40
40
years.
years. Like they had 40 years, like my
Mid
whole life.
80s and shit. Yeah.
I don't remember Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell not being together. That's like how long they've been together. They've been together my whole life, pretty much. They have.
There was
Because
a
they were
movie
always
called like
the couple.
Overboard that came out like 87. And I think they were together then. I don't even know if that's where they met. I know they did that movie together. They might have already been together then. It's like
Mhm.
they were at least together since that, even if they just met on the set of that. It's like that's at least 87. It's like they've
They've
been
been together
together.
40 years.
But it probably was before.
They've been together over 40
I
years. They
always
have.
remember them being together too.
So
Movie with Goldie Hawn. We
congratulations to
did
the
we did a
Hampton.
movie with Goldie Hawn back in the 80s. Wildcats.
Wildcat. Yeah, Wildcats.
Yeah. We shared a screen with Goldie
Wesley
with the great
Snipes.
Goldie Hawn, young Wesley Snipes. Yes.
Elliot English.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Woody Harrelson is like, yeah, a cast. It's like
Okay.
the Nipsey Russell is like
I gotta see if
Spice
I
and
can slow it
Oil.
down
So
and see us in the crowd saying, I gotta see if we can slow down and
I
find
gotta
her.
rewatch. It's like, okay, there's
We can find her.
the little big head kid. That's me right there.
Yikes. Yeah.
There's me right there. Even at a shave, the shiny head, that's me. Head was even shaved at like whatever age.
I'm doing the press
Uh-huh.
meme right now. But
Wow.
I do like them together as a couple. I say I know that we don't idolize celebrity couples. We just don't because you just never know what goes on behind closed doors. But I do idolize. I do not idolize, but I do like them as a couple.
They doing
I
their
do. I think that they fit well with each other. I think that they complement each other well.
definitely doing their thing. Yeah.
Another one people were talking about how they was like, oh, they squashed their beef because people were digging up old tweets from 15 years ago with Sierra and Rihanna because I guess apparently they had a mini beef
I
thing
don't
on
remember
Twitter
that shit. Yeah.
because I guess Rihanna was talking about Sierra was like, you don't want to see me on a stage, and then she responded back saying, where is this said stage that you're going to book or something? How she clapped back to her like because
I remember that feud. It's like that must have
you
been on
know.
the radar. I don't even remember that.
Because it was like 15 years ago, these tweets. And then somebody dug them up. And then, because they had a picture of Sierra rubbing Rihanna's belly, rubbing her stomach. And then they were like, oh, it's like, first of all, they were like in their 20s and they were unmarried, single. Now they're like married women in like their late 30s now with children. Like they've matured past that little, stuff when they were young in their 20s. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even remember that beef. Most beefs I remember because I'm a DJ and I'm in the biz, so I usually pay attention to that.
Because
But
that was a minor little beef that
right,
happened with Sierra and her.
it's like the Beyonce Carrie Hilson, one of those minor beefs. That yeah, that one I kind of remembered. Yeah, but
hmm
people don't even remember that shit. Yeah. The Beehive probably does. They don't forget shit.
Yeah, like,
But the little minor beefs is like, yeah, where the hell we going next?
what you got?
I was asking where we going next with this. Yeah.
We want to pop in a little bit of playoff action.
I guess I didn't want to really go there, but yeah, you could give a
Playoff action.
quick update here.
Playoff as always going on. So we're still obviously second round, still going
Yeah, it's like it's
strong.
nothing really exciting happened. That's why I didn't want. But you could give a mini update here. Since nobody's been bounced yet from the second round. So
Yeah, no one's been bounced as of yet, but some of these things are being kind of like the shocking thing where like they had where the Celtics lost those two games after being up by 20 and then they lost. So it was kind of like
that's something. Yeah,
that was a shocker, but then they bounced back. So they got a commanding victory. So
they had to.
as the series stands
Yeah,
now,
I think they had to.
um the Pacers are still leading. That's obvious because the Pacers stole those two from the Cavs, but then the Cavs, they got together, they regrouped. They got their help back because like they were down a lot. Like they
Yeah,
they they had some injuries, so they were
yeah. So that's yeah, they were pretty beat up.
and like Mitchell can't do it all on his own. Like I mean, he's Spider, but he
Guy,
can't do it all on his own. He can't.
one guy,
So
but
they came back with a commanding victory. The Nuggets Thunder, I think this one's getting good because the Nuggets, I mean, they won in overtime against the Thunder the other day, and
Nuggets
the
are
Thunder
proven.
only had 2 points in overtime.
Nuggets are proven. That's why the
So a
Thunder
lot of
like
people are
had
looking
the Thunder
like,
had the amazing season, but like Nuggets been champions.
yeah, they're champions.
It's like they're
They have the
proven.
MVP.
They're proven. It's like yeah, like you until you win, you like it don't matter. Like yeah, like you can
The
win six,
fact that
seven
they,
games. It's like it don't matter. Yeah,
because I
like
had dozed off at the end of the game when I woke up, I was like, because it was like kind of like the Thunder was leading the game, but then the Nuggets started coming back some, and then I was like, oh, it went to overtime, and the Nuggets won. And then when I dissected it further, they were like, yeah, the Thunder only scored 2 points in overtime. I was like,
yeah,
you're not going to win scoring 2 points in overtime. You're not going to win doing that.
until you
Um,
actually win, it don't matter. Shit, yeah.
and then the Celtics, like I said, they came back and won that after, after the Knicks or whatnot. So, I mean, they came back and won. So, like, the Knicks are still leading 2-1. So, like it wasn't going to be. I know some New York fans. They probably like, yeah,
Man,
this
they were
might be.
like,
It's
yeah,
not going to be. You're not going to sweep Boston.
some of them were
It
already
wasn't
like
going to be a sweep.
some of them were already like talking about the chip. Is I'm like finish the job
You're
first.
not going to sweep
At least
Boston.
get past like the champs. Is like if they went up
Yeah.
3-0, then you could talk a little shit because nobody's ever come back 3-0. But I was like 2-0.
Hmm.
A lot of teams came back from that,
Yeah, a lot of teams because like you can win four in a row.
which like it happened in the finals for '06 finals. Like Dallas went up 2-0. Who won the title? Like Miami won in six, won four straight after going down 2-0. It's like yeah, like the Shaq Wade for yeah the '06
Because
finals.
you regroup.
It's like
Sometimes you have to get smacked in the face a couple of times and then you regroup.
finish the job. If you go up 3-0, then okay, now you can maybe start feeling yourself a little bit.
Hmm. And then of course well, this one was a good one. So I dozed off on this one too. I mean, I dozed off because like these late games, these
I
West
hate
Coast
the
games
West
be
Coast games. not,
I
I'm
doze
not
off.
that
I'm tired.
I'm not that young anymore.
Right, I get tired. Like I'll be into it, and then like by the fourth quarter,
Yeah, the
I'm
West
kind of
Coast
into by the
games
fourth
suck,
quarter.
man. It's like
But the Warriors they lost. And that was a good game, like I said when I watched it the other day, because they kept on flip-flopping. They kept on swapping leads, so they flip-flopped the whole game. So I honestly didn't know who was going to win, but
but
the
they got
Warriors pulled it
blown
out.
out in two, and then was the one you talking about is three? Is that the one? Yeah,
Yeah, so like game three, Minnesota is leading 2-1.
yeah.
So,
And
but
then
they did flip. They kept on flip-flopping,
Curry is gonna
flip-flopping.
be out for a while.
Curry's still out.
Oh, he's not coming back no time soon either.
They said
Now,
the earliest that he may
I,
return is game five.
yeah, maybe, and I'm even that's if you
They
like.
said
I
maybe
expect if they go down like 3-1 hypothetically,
3-1, then Curry he'll
like
suit up.
if not, then Curry I could see him sitting out till like the next round, like if they get there. It's
Hmm.
like yeah, but unless they go down 3-1, then like
Yeah.
you probably suit up, yeah. But yeah, I don't see him coming back anytime
They
soon.
said the absolute earliest would be a game five. They said that's the absolute
And
earliest.
that would be that situation I just named where
Yeah,
after
down at 3-1. Yeah.
3-1, then he would come back for game five. Yeah. That's
Hmm.
probably just like how it would happen. Yeah.
So it's getting a little bit, like okay, like the teams, like the higher seed teams are regrouping themselves because like that was the first time in history they was like, well, I don't know if it was the first time in history, but they was like all the lower seeds won game one
Yeah.
in the second round. Like no top seed won game
Yeah.
one.
It might be a first. I'd have to
Like that was like weird. It's like all of them, like
I
all of
think
them
like it
lost
was the
games.
last year or year before. I want to say last year, like the second round was weird like that. Like it might have been the year before. Like every team was a different seed.
Yeah, one, two,
You
three,
know,
four,
it's
five
eight
years.
teams. It's like four on the west, four on the east. It's like yeah. So it's like each like every team was like you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's
8.
just
That's the
seven,
first time that ever happened that like every team was a different seed.
eight.
It's
Right.
not, it wasn't like a 2 3s were on the side or like yeah. It's like every team was like because it
Every
was like
team was like,
it was upsets and four rounds had to be upsets for that to happen.
right,
Like an 8 seed had won a series, a 7 seed, like yeah, each it was like four upsets, and then like so that's how that happens. That's why
Right.
that's never happened because like most of the time, the favorites are usually gonna win. Because like
Right. The higher seed usually
if the
wins.
underdog wins all the time, guess what? They're not an underdog. It's like
Exactly.
it's like yes,
And the
like
one where it gets a little bit because like usually the 1 and 8, usually the one wins, and the 2-7, the two usually wins, but then the 4 and 5 is always like a dog fight because
yeah,
like
that's
they're right
either
there.
way. Yeah,
4 and 5 is a dog.
yeah.
3 and 6 can sometimes be.
It depends on the
It
seedings.
depends.
Not all threes and sixes are created
Yeah,
equal.
it depends.
Like the East 3-6 is usually a bigger talent discrepancy, but like on the West it's closer. That's
Hmm.
why when people are like talking about how the Lakers were 3 and got beat by Minnesota, like you know how
Minnesota
close,
wasn't a typical
and you
six.
know, no, and you know how close 3-6 was on the West side, Western.
Yeah, it was like a matter of like maybe a game and a half or something
Like
like that.
see from like 2 through like 7 is like that. Any of those could have flipped like a game or a
Hmm.
half game. It was like all of that was real close. It's like
Because like
oh,
between all that it was like maybe like two, like maybe like a game and a half, something like it was like real close.
yeah,
Like it was like okay, so because like they had the same record, but because you won the tiebreaker,
yeah.
then you get the higher seed. It
It's
was
like
like a lot of
Minnesota
that.
could have been a 3 seed if you won like 2 extra games. For example, it's
Yeah,
like
it was a lot going on.
they weren't like it wasn't like in the East. It'd be like a big discrepancy.
A big
Like the
gap, yeah,
eight
in
seed could be a
between.
scrub. Like the Bulls made 6 a few years ago. You have a scrub team making 6. It's like that.
Like
It's like it's be like it's not like that and shit. It's like it's like y'all just don't like y'all don't watch basketball and you just don't like LeBron James. So that's all that is. It's like that's all that is like yeah the whole hashtag Mike would never shit is like I'm like compare apples to apples. That's which I said a week ago is like I'm like at this point in Michael's career he's with the Wizards and they never made the playoffs. Compare apples to apples. It's like you don't have to like compare prime Jordan to old LeBron. You compare prime Jordan to prime LeBron, and Jordan is better. That's how I do it.
yeah,
You don't have to to bend the rules and move the goalposts just to win your argument. You can win your argument with the actual facts.
without moving stuff
Right? It's
around,
like you
exactly.
don't have to tamper evidence. You can win this case with like the actual evidence in front of you. Hey, you don't want tampering with evidence and like and paying off witnesses. You don't have to do that to win this
Not paying
case.
off witnesses.
Hey, you can win the case with the actual evidence you have and shit.
Yeah.
But that's what it is with that. With the Jordan would never. I'm like 3-6 is really close, and like and Jordan's team was ass. Like when he was at it, he didn't even make the playoffs. So just knock it. Don't say he would never. So, yeah.
And he had the cokehead, so
Or back in the
well,
80s.
back in the day, he had the coke. I'm going back to the
The
cokeheads. He had the
Wizards actually,
cokeheads,
yeah,
but
they were like it was like Kwame Brown. A lot of them young guys were like,
yeah, they were young,
oh,
and a
by
lot
the
of them.
way, ooh, speaking of that, thank you. I'm glad I mentioned it. Like, yeah, I forgot to mention this. Since we're talking basketball, it ties perfectly in.
Oh,
We not new at this shit. It's like Netflix
yes.
is the Untold series. It's like it's similar to 30 for 30, but it's like a different like docu series.
Hmm.
It's the same when they did the Malice like a few years ago, like
Okay,
Untold.
honestly, I never
Is
watched it.
that
I still have to
yeah?
watch
Why
that.
it's still they all it's up it's all episode, but Untold the newest episode they did is it was the title is going you're gonna laugh at it. It's called Shooting Guards. It was the Gilbert Arenas situation they covered.
I think I saw the thing because I watched this thing on Netflix the other day, and I
Yeah,
think I did see
yeah. Come up in
the
your
grid. You know how
yep,
it comes up like
yeah.
on the suggestions. Yeah, I
Said
think I did
Untold
see
Shooting Guard.
shooting guard.
It's good. The guilt and people forget about Javaris Crittenton, the other guy. He totally because he wasn't the Gilbert was the star. Crittenton was kind of a scrub. It's like so nobody remembers him. Like, and he was the one that actually he had the harder life. It's like
Hmm.
he like felt like his like he went. I won't spoil, but like he pretty much like he did actual time after that shit. He caught a body after the fucking Gilbert Arena shit. It's like yeah, it did actual time. It's like yeah. So they told the whole story. Well, cause we all heard that. We kind of know what happened, but they broke it down. They had like Gilbert. They had like all the teammates that were there, like Swaggy P, like he was with Washington, and Andre Blanche is like they had like all the guys talking about they were
That's a
actually at
name.
the
That's a blast. Andre Blash. That's a name from
yeah,
the past. Blast from the past. That's a name
yeah,
I haven't heard
yeah,
forever.
guys who were actually in the locker room when that shit happened.
Ooh.
I know who wasn't on there, but who was part of the Wizards there, who they mentioned. He said, I wish he would have been on JaVale McGee because he was on that. He was there when the gun shit happened too, but he wasn't on the documentary. I was like, which JaVale? What is that? Like, so I knew they were gonna have Swaggy on there 'cause he's a character. So he was somebody, and they pulling out good. Like, what the hell is
This is
this?
the Wild West.
Like, but they told the whole story, and they both were like underdog stories. Like people forget Gilbert was a second round pick. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
like made it to the top and then like threw it all away with that one incident, like on some dumb shit. It's like, yeah. Then Blanche, like his was even more. I'm not blind. Crittenton was even more tragic and shit. Yeah, it's like that's the other guy that
Now I gotta watch it now.
yeah,
But you know,
untold.
like Netflix does put together some good documentaries. Like you can say what you want to. Netflix, like they documentaries be
I
top
might watch
tier.
it a second time. That's how good it was. I was into it because like that's
How long
our
was it? Like
era.
two
Like we,
hours?
it's about an hour and a half. I think it's 90 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Obviously away from the children because that's not child
That
friendly.
was definitely some language in that.
Obviously not.
Yeah,
Because okay, TVMA, okay, I can't watch this by the kids. Like, okay,
yeah.
mommy, go out my room. I'm watching something, go out my room.
Well, yeah, really good. Yeah, and then you could circle back and watch the Malice episode too, which told the whole story about what really happened there too, like the Malice, the Palace one.
And he wasn't crazy. They tried to paint Mara Tess as just an uncaged animal.
Yeah, and the way that whole story was covered back then is like like the thugs, like the NBA players were looking
Yeah,
like the
like they
villains. Now, like with in hindsight, is like the fans, they were the ones that were
they
dicks.
were assholes, yeah.
You don't throw shit at people. It's like
Like I said, we've been to stuff like you can do the
yeah, do whatever.
boo,
Yeah, that,
boo, you can do that. Boo, thumbs down, thumbs down. That's what you do at a game. You
but
say, they say you suck. You can do that. That's the most you can do. You suck, boo, and thumbs down. I say it's fine.
hit that man a cup of beer in that man's face, and then he just lost it and shit. It's like
I would lose to somebody threw some shit at me. I would attack them too.
exactly, yeah,
I
like
agree.
yeah. So Ron was just he was trying to remain calm. It's like that's why he had his headphones on. He had Reggie was right there, like trying to because like after with Ben Wallace, after that, and I don't know Wallace was just on some other shit. I don't. He was like
They said his sister had
he
just
was
died,
going
I
through
think.
some shit. It's like so
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's what they said his sister. So he was grieving.
Because
I'm like,
it was a hard foul. It's basketball. That happens. It's like, but his reaction
yeah.
is like, yeah, like I get like Ron did foul him hard, but like it's basketball. That happens. It's like yeah, like hard fouls are a thing and shit.
They
Yeah,
put you on your ass.
yeah. And then
Because
like
Ben was a big guy.
yeah,
Ben's a big guy. Ron's a
Ron was
big guy too. They're both big guys.
Ron was defensive player of the year, so you know he's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
play
both
you
big
hard. 'Cause,
guys.
yeah,
So
he wasn't gonna play you soft. He's definitely gonna
you
play you.
can't a guy who's 6'10", we've been wild like 6'10", 6'11", however big he
Yeah,
was.
something like that. Yeah, six
You
eleven.
can't take that as 6'10", 280 guy. Like you gotta
Yeah. So he did foul him hard. Like
yeah.
Ben reacted is like all the teammates and the refs jumped right in between. And then Reggie was like, yeah, all of that. And most of that is theatrics. It's like wasn't no shit really gonna happen. It's like you just like you amping it up, like basically like putting on the show for the crowd. It's like but
Yeah.
like fights really break out. It's like, it's
Unless
like
you're Kermit Washington.
he was like, yeah, well, yeah, you got to go back to the '70s with Kermit Washington and Rudy T. It's like you got to go.
Oh, that punch. It's like you broke, you take a watermelon, you drop a watermelon on the ground. That's what it sounded like.
So he was like, yo, that's fake. It's like, but then when the cup came and Red I saw it off the corner of my eye in slow motion. It's like
Do, do, do,
he saw it
do,
so
do, 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 do,
he
do,
could
do.
see it. He was like, no, he see it coming.
It was a do, 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 do.
Then as soon as it hit Ron, it was on. And he attacked the wrong guy. That's the irony. It's like, yeah, the other guy that actually threw it, hey, he grabbed the wrong guy. And then somebody else threw another beer in his face in the crowd, and then it just don't look right because like yeah, the courtside seats is like it's not a lot of people that look like us sitting there. So you got like 4 or 5 white dudes attacking the black dudes, and then Steven Jackson, Mr. O'Block, he jumps in. It's like yeah, he ain't getting my boy like that. It's like so he's jumping.
Why do you say Mr. O'Block?
I don't know if you see that video with Steven Jackson and
Yeah,
O'Block.
we went to O'Block, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I check in with the homies. It's like he's like 50, like checking in with a bunch of 20-year-olds.
Why are you on
It's like,
O'Block, sir?
yeah,
What are we doing?
with a bunch of young dudes. He like 50.
So I guess next you're going to sag pants and like
Like,
what are we doing?
I
What are we
check
doing?
in and I'm in O Block. I'm in the middle. Like, see, I don't just drive, but he was like right in the middle. See the hoop right there. I'm in the middle of O Block. It's like,
And that's
lucky
fine.
He's like he didn't get robbed. He had all this jewelry and shit.
Yeah, you go to O Block, sir. I'm not going to O Block. I'm from Chicago. Respectfully, I'm not going to O Block.
But
You go and hang over
pulled up in the
there.
middle of O Block. So yeah, he jumped into the crowd and like yeah, he starts swinging on fans and like, and then it's just like now they just trying to like calm the shit down. Is like but and they trying to get people out of the building. So like so fans like near the court side, yeah, they got on the court now. It's like yeah. So it's like you think it's over at first. They get Ron back on the court because that's what they say. Let's get him out of the crowd. Once we get him here, it's cool. But now you got fans on the court too. It's like so.
And here's the thing: if you get on the court, then
Because like you see
that's on you.
on your ticket, it says that yeah, you not yeah, that's unrestricted area, so you can't
We're
sue.
not liable.
You shouldn't have been there. So basically,
The
yeah,
only time that you're calling the courts if you're invited, like, hey,
part
here,
of a contest.
take a half court shot.
Yeah,
Or the baby. I like the baby kind of where they had the babies like crawling and racing each other, the baby contest. I like those.
yeah. So then Ron swings on the guy who's on the court now. Was the guy did come at him kind of hot and shit. Like he had a clenched fist. So like Ron was well within himself to defend himself against that guy. Like, the guy like and then Jermaine O'Neal was like trying to Kermit Washington and then he just slipped because like all the
He
shit
did a baseball slide.
he did a baseball slide. He really was coming to swing on dude. It's like it's lucky he slipped because he probably would have killed that dude if he had got
coming
before
at 6'10". What's he like,
he like coming
6'10",
swing and it's like but he just
290,
slipped.
something like that.
So the punch kind of half landed, he kind of half missed and shit because he slipped on the ground.
Because he was running.
He looked like he slid into the guy and shit. If he had run him at full speed, he probably would have killed him. So it's probably good he did slip. So now they just got to get him out of the arena. It's like that was the best. Like I could say ignorant as Detroit, man. Just like,
I was gonna say, well, then again, it was Detroit, so
yeah.
you know.
But check out the untold shooting guards. Yeah, highly recommended by the eyes, man. I was
Shooting, all right. I see what you
laughed. I
did
said
there.
the title was kind of hilarious.
I see what you did there. Shooting
guards. It's like it's a double entendre. It's like
I see what you guys did this there.
no chill Gil. It's like, but yeah, Gilbert was like one of those special players. Like, but
No Chill Gil.
fucked it all up. It's like
Now he's kind of No Chill Gil now.
he is his podcast now.
He stole the engagement ring back from his girl.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. He gave her the fake ring. Is that what he did?
He swapped it out and gave her a fake ring.
That's
He
hilarious.
got back together with her just so he could swap out the ring.
That's hilarious.
That's petty as fuck.
Gilbert.
But under thing, so like here's where I go in. This is where I get my judge duty on, my Maybelline and whoever. As a lady, if you don't marry the guy, you do have to give back the ring. Sorry, ladies. You have to give back the ring.
Get the ninja his ring back always.
If you marry somebody,
Mathis, like the court show, you would see him always like crying over that little ring. It's like give
him back his ring.
Most of the time they do give it back because like y'all didn't get married, give him his ring, but he gave it to me.
If you married somebody, because the ring is a promise that says, "Promise, I'm going to marry you." That's your promise. And if you don't fulfill the promise,
it's like putting a deposit down, like that, But like if the event gets canceled, you get your deposit back.
You get your money back.
You get to keep your deposit and shit. It's like
it's not refundable. No, I want my ring. What?
The event got canceled, so I want my deposit back. Yes.
Give him back that ring.
Shit.
Must be real. Rings are expensive. Like people are like, what De Beers say? You spend your 2 month salary, 3 months, whatever De Beers commercial said.
That De Beers, I'll say, was a
3 months salary. I think. How else? Yeah, it was. How else can 3 months salary last forever?
Yeah.
Give that man back his ring.
Yeah. Of course, well, we know a shithead that said that he would buy a chick a cheap ring and a new car. It's definitely a Price is Right fan. It's like this. I buy a cheaper ring and a new car.
I can't with you right now.
Want to end it on new car?
I mean, hey, why not?
Definitely appreciation support, not another damn podcast. Once again, shout out to all the moms like enjoying their day or who enjoyed their day if you're listening afterwards.
Happy birthday to our brother.
Feast, thank you. Yeah, Feast.
So his birthday's either around, like right around Mother's Day, but it actually fell this year for Mother's
Yeah,
Day.
I
So,
believe he was born on Mother's Day, so he's a
so he
mother.
is the gift because he
His
said that
mom,
jokingly. He said,
Mother's
"I
Day.
am the Mother's Day gift."
Yeah,
I give him the hand. I say, "Whatever."
yes, the list. Yes, the list. Amazing.
He's like, "I am the gift." So
Well,
happy birthday to our brother! Yay!
peace. Enjoy your day, bro. Definitely appreciate you supporting Not Another Damn Podcast. You want to support us further? Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review all your platforms. You know I'm talking about Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, YouTube, your Amazon Alexa devices, and you can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X, Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well.
You can check me out at MSIMA8626 on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Also, SCR8GLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page and check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your blog.
Hey, there it is, kid. You know, I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.